Good morning, bird brains. Out on the northwest side of San Antonio. This is kind of like in the Nacogdoches Lookout Road area. This road kind of sucks, but just wanted to go explore some different roads. Just got off of work recently, have zero plans for today, so I was like, screw it, I'll go ride some of these roads. This is kind of the area that we were kind of looking to move into. It's just a really hard area to really, I don't know, narrow down. It sits on kind of like two different county lines and a couple different zip codes that can really change your property taxes, so you really have to do your research and stuff before committing to one or the other, because it could greatly affect your mortgage price. Funny story about this road right here, this one that crosses here, this used to be a road that we would go out and street race on, and this little median right here, there's no street lamps at that intersection, so that intersection is extremely dark at night. We were coming this way, we were going to turn around, and two people in our group didn't see that median, and we're talking about lowered F-body, which is like your older or newer-ish Trans Ams, like early 2000s, and Camaros. They just scraped that entire median. I was afraid they were going to get stuck, honestly. Thankfully, no major damage to their cars or anything, but it was just funny because I was kind of in between the two of them. The first one hit it, and you just hear I was like, are you serious? Did you really just run into that median? And then pretty much as soon as he gets off of it, you hear another coming from behind me. It's one of the newer high schools, I think. Is it a high school? Yeah, Veterans Memorial. It's huge. Oh, don't pull out, please. So I had a topic come across my comment section. It kind of made me think that it'd be a good topic to talk about. So the comment that came in is, what do I think about younger riders? I'm assuming they're talking about like the 16 to 19 range. Should they be allowed to ride that young? Do you want to ride with them? Things like that. Really the answer is a little bit more simple or a little bit more complicated than just a yes or no. Yes, they should ride, no they shouldn't. I think it boils down to how they are as a driver, pretty much just their maturity level. For example, at 16, I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people say this, but I think I was a lot more mature than a lot of other people at that age. But I was always taught to drive very defensively and respect the machine. And I think the reason they were asking about this is a lot of motovloggers get the question all the time of, hey, my parents don't want me to ride. What can I tell them or show them to make them think otherwise? Now that can be a little bit gray area, because you're going to have those parents who are just completely against motorcycles. Absolutely no way, no matter if you're the best driver in the world. Some people just don't like motorcycles and are completely against them, and that's okay. They probably have a reason. They probably lost a family member on one or something like that. I've even known people that are 110% for motorcycles. They love them, and they lose someone close to them, and they never touch one again in their life. It happens. I think it's a risk that I would say 98% of bikers are fully aware of and fully understand that every time they hop on that bike, that might be the last time they ever do that. It's completely different than riding in a car. Even if you are the safest rider, the most defensive rider, your bike is 110% tip-top shape. For example, this white car right here, boom, could have a blowout, swerve into my lane, head-on collision, I'm dead. Simple as that. I mean, nothing I could do to prevent that, nothing he could have done to prevent that. Just a shitty situation. But to those who have parents that are kind of on the fence and they're just a little bit worried, my recommendation would be to do everything in your power to show them that you are responsible enough to have a motorcycle. That's probably their worry, is that you're going to be irresponsible on it. You're going to go out, do wheelies, do stupid shit, go too fast, drive stupid, and either kill yourself, kill somebody else, or severely injure yourself or somebody else. So honestly, I think age is just one of many factors of when someone should start riding. I think by the age 15, people pretty much know like the difference between right and wrong, and can make those kind of decisions, and either they're good at making those decisions or they're not. And I think if there's any sort of slight chance that that kid is going to do something stupid, I don't think he or she should start riding motorcycles. Miss Vikenberg told me something they told her in the class that I liked a lot. They said, draw two lines, okay? Two vertical lines, 1, 2. On that line, the first one would be, do you like to take risks? How many risks do you take? 1 being the most conservative, 10 being the I'm crazy, I love to take risks. And on the second one, how good of a driver are you? Honestly, 1 through 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the highest. If that line is even or in a positive trend, then you should ride a motorcycle. If it's at a lower trend, you shouldn't be riding a motorcycle. And I feel like that's a great way to look at it. If you're taking a lot of risk and you're a bad driver, just bad news all around. I think that's more of a technique for all ages. I don't really think that, I mean, I think the older you get, the better understanding you have of those risks, so you're less likely to take them. Like I said, age is just one of many factors. Thankfully, I was fortunate enough to be able to start riding at such a young age that transitioning over to a street bike was stupid easy for me. Literally just learning to respect the weight was really my biggest hurdle. The power wasn't, I mean, you learn to respect the power pretty early on in riding motorcycles, whether you start on dirt or street, doesn't matter. You learn to respect the power, but the weight was really the hurdle that I had to overcome. But let me know in the comments, do you think I'm completely not even anywhere close to pinpointing this issue? I want to know your opinions. What age did you start riding, and do you think you should have started earlier, or do you think you should have waited a couple more years? But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for me today. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, go ahead and punch that subscribe button. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
When you wanna give me that, you purchase a plane ticket. Run around town when I bust it down, then one shit like them lames did.